So very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the global academician researcher from all around the world. Today, my topic of presentation in this international conference, IRTEC 2.0, the second international conference, IRTEC 2024, is the critical analysis on transformation of traditional research into applied innovation. Yeah, here that I am keeping the two very important points. That is the traditional research in our academics, in our research innovations, in all the universities, in all the colleges, we are emphasizing on the traditional research. It will give us the more papers. How many papers you are having? If someone is asking the question, it's nowadays like 300, 400 papers. If they are asking about your books, then it may be the 70, 80 numbers of the books. If they are asking even the patent also, now the first author, second author, all that the manageable. So out of this, that what is the need of that real research and what is applied innovation we are telling about? Now the era is about the 5.0, academics or education 5.0. You can see here that I am showing one animated phase, and it's changing from the robotics to the humanoids. So one stage of the research is reaching that one. We are exploring the Mars. We are doing our breakthroughs in the moon. We are exploring the solar system. We are doing using AI. We are moving forward to make the breakthroughs in our research and solving each and every problem of mankind. And this is actually the need of research. Why we are doing research and why the multidisciplinary research is very, very important. So we have to overcome from our traditional system of the research. Here, I will try to explain the concept of the examination-based higher education versus the high-tech academics. So many people are making maybe that criticism that if you are having the ChatGPT, if you are having the AI, then it can answer your question. Now, the big question is that why you need to keep all these things in your memory rather than to start thinking for the innovation. The genius Albert Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge. And this is true. We have some faults in our academic system, and therefore we are creating only the unemployment problem. We are most of the time that we are imparting knowledge, we are delivering our lecture, and we are just copying and pasting it to our blackboard or whiteboard, whatever we are using, the teacher. Most of the time, we are only focusing on the syllabus that was given by the authority, and we are using that syllabus more than, I think, that 10 years, maybe 15 years and 20 years also, the syllabus are being same. So here we need to understand that we have to change our mindset. We have to work on real innovation and should not be influenced by the brand endorsement by the academic organization. You can see also some academic organization will share with you that their brand endorsement by bringing the celebrity. I'm showing here the very complicated part of the human body. You can see the brain is the most complicated part of human body, and yes, it is also consuming the more energy. And I'm sharing you the very important quotation from Albert Einstein, the genius, shared that if you want to live a happy life, very important. Happy life is very important because we are human. Our motivation is to bring the happiness and smile to the humanity. So if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or object, by Albert Einstein. Very true. That is, if we want to be happy, and if we want to satisfy our neighbors, our, the colleagues, and then you will face the frustration. Most of the time, you will try yourself that, no, I am best, I am doing good, I am expert in my field, and you are trying to manage your neighbors, your colleagues in your institutions, it may be in your university. And it will bring only the frustration. Our happiness should be tied with our goal. And in that case, if we can do this, really, it is a challenging. Because if you are tying your achievements and your success with your goal only, then you may not run after more and more certificates, more and more examination scores. We can see here now the students, even the teenagers, or it may be the kids, being tortured by their parents that no, you have to be the highest scorer. Whatever it is, the question is that whether you are getting the highest marks or not. We are never making question to the kids that whether they are learning anything for their practical life. The question is very, very serious, and the academicians and researchers need to think about this one. In the platform of multidisciplinary research, when the European researcher, Asian academicians, or say the African academicians, researchers, all are present here. So it's a common problem that regarding the quality of the education system, if we are only making more and more certificates, degrees, then I do not think like that we can have the more genius in our society. We need the more genius, those who are ready to solve the realistic problem. And therefore, I think that this is time to make one big move, development in the higher education. We have to think that what are the gap, and we have to fill up it. I am showing you the animated picture here. You can see this is gap, say in our academics, in our research, in our innovation. Where is the gap? If truly the multi-universe, say now the scientists are saying that it's existing. Yeah, of course, the law of physics is not against the existence of the multiverse. So if we are having some spaces in the other universe, who are maybe more intelligent than us, if they are coming, what about us? Whether we can save our humanity, whether we are actually working on this part. What are the challenges in future? We do not know that. Yes, of course, we are also developing our technology now, GPT technology in our hand, artificial intelligence we are doing with humanoids, robots, definitely. But we have to focus on our education, that our education system will not only focus. It may be the part, the certificate or grading system or giving the marks, but we need to focus on the quality of the education system. And I think that the new people, those who are, say, in India and they are going through that NEP, National Education Policy, they are fortunate because this academic system, now it is not the earlier, now it is the skill-oriented, and hope that the more opportunities for research and innovation in this place. Now you see that I am showing you that on the right side, you can see the humanoid. Yes, of course, the Sophia, the most trending robotics, human robotics that we are having. And brand marketing in the higher education that I'm also saying. You can see here, I'm just showing as an example. I'm not having any controversy with the brands. And I'm not criticizing also the brands. It's showing that these are the big brands that if you see in the left side of the screen. And these brands are actually making the brand endorsement. People are crazy about these brands. People, if you are asking them that what do you want to take now, the drink, then of course, if you were see here, they will move forward. If we are mentioning about the Starbucks, it's one coffee will cost you around the 10 coffees in the common, say, other places. So it's the brand endorsement that whenever celebrity will come and join and they will make the advertisement, then people, common people are getting interest, more and more interest to their this particular product. Similarly, in the education system, whenever some organization will bring some celebrity, bringing some important people, those who are famous people or influencer, then that particular institution may have the more and more advertisement and even the popularity. But popularity is not the key points for the success of the researcher or academician. So our request is here that please identify the right way. And you see that we are showing you the humanoids, that is Sophia. It was published in the CNBC News, I am showing here. So they have shown that our technology now reaching in that level that we can identify our AI, artificial intelligence, can identify the emotions. That was earlier drawback. I think that I'm pretty much sure you all have seen that one in so many papers, that they are not able to go for the emotion. Now, very interesting part. So these are going on, and we have to be careful also for our future, because now the AI is reaching the emotional part. They can be angry. They can make their face like this. All right. They can do something against of you. Very interesting part that recently, I think that you have seen the video. Elon Musk was using the humanoids for firing purpose to another humanoids, those who are coming through his one vehicle. Okay. And that is also another innovation they are going on. So what is very important point? These are self-developing AI. So while we are adopting the technology to our academics, we need to be careful that the self-developing part, we have to make some restrictions. Those who are the researcher from the data science or that one, and we need to understand. We have also developed some GPT here. I would like to mention that in qualitative that research, we have developed one. We will share with our the registers, IAP PDF innovators, because it's a purely innovation, but it is also with that self-learning policy, because every time it will develop, it will enhance its intelligence. So these are really, I think, that exciting part, as well as also some precautions we have to take while we are developing the new technology. So I'm again sharing this all technology we have to accept with the positive manner. We have to adopt this technology for research, multidisciplinary research, for collaboration, and we need to be careful also so that it will never become dangerous to our human beings. Now you see that joining the hands. I'm sharing that, yeah, we have to now join the hand with the technology. And in the left-hand side, I'm showing you the virtual, that the world. The futuristic research is showing that the academic system, that is after the 5.0, the next part may be the VR, virtual reality. So you see that the students may observe all this working, even the experiment. Now you need not to kill any animal to make the dissection. Now you need not to go to maybe the laboratory to conduct your all chemical reactions, and you may not waste the more and more chemicals to make your final reactions, because first you will go with the virtual reality, virtual lab, and you can conduct each and everything. These are coming with the metaverse concept. So our teachers, our academicians, those who are teaching, they have to be also ready with the new technology, and therefore Eudoxia is always standing with you. In upcoming 5 years, definitely the students will use this all technology. They will see like that, yes, I want to now go to the physics lab, and I wanted to see that what is going on in the cosmos. So the planetary system, they will not move to planetarium. Now they will use the VR, and they will go for watching the movement of the, the planet, and realistic. I think that very soon, the real-time integration to the movement of the planets in the solar system will be there. So we need to understand the research and innovation is going on in the next level, beyond imagination. And we have to be the part of this. We have to accept, we have to move forward. You see that those who are not accepting the computer in those days, now they are not able to use the typewriter and sharing their knowledge. So this is difficult, challenging. So my point is here that let us go for collaboration. Let us have more and more multidisciplinary research. Yes, of course, no subject is superior. You need to find out the realistic problem and then to move forward. So now, what is exact problem in higher education system? What is exact problem? And how we can make the solution? Here I am showing you the three very important pictures. That one is for, say, the people from maybe from the different continents are joining their hands for multidisciplinary research. And if it is happening, then really I am telling you, we are solving the one of the bigger problem in our education system, because we are focusing on the personal brand and the institutional brand rather than to solve the realistic problem. And here, if we can join the hand from different countries, we can identify the big problem and we can move forward for the solving of this problem. The second, on the right-hand side, you can see here, the person is just striking his head on the table again and again and trying to use. So most of the students are facing this one. We have to show them the right part, how they can use the GPT technology, how they can use the AI. Because if they are not getting the right guidance from your side, they will only go for the plagiarism part. Very easier part, because you see that most of the YouTuber, how it is possible for me to come to every day to YouTube or to other academicians. So we are not coming regularly on YouTube or like that media, because those who are researchers, those who are innovators, those who are bringing themselves with the innovation, they have to work in the laboratory, they have to work with their team. So rarely they are available. But what is the knowledge spreading in some social media, and that one is not correct. They will give the command directly to write down one paper, write down that one, and thereafter, what will happen to them? This is the scenario. In future, everything that AI written content will be caught. So Trunitine already developed that one, and so many AI identifiers are there. So we have to use the artificial intelligence in the realms of multidisciplinary research to do some wonderful work and for analysis purpose. So therefore, my request to all the academicians, leaders are here, and therefore I'm requesting you all that let us change their mindset up. It's so that they should not focus that I have to get the the highest score or the marks. It should not be marks oriented. It should not be the only for the certificate and examination. It should be actually for their passion. We have to grow their passion, that please do this one. This is your field. And if you are able to do this work, then you can make the innovation in your research. I'm showing that one AI generated that robots there in the third piece of the right-hand side here. And they are now bringing the robotics with the AI as the scientist also. What I am sharing. That is, now one principal investigator will be there and they can take the robotics as their partner. So this is the research world, how it is changing. I'm sharing with you. So thereafter, I would like to move forward. Actually, I do not want to. Yeah, I have to close here. Yeah. So next slide, I'm coming towards the end of my presentation actually only. So need of innovation, patent and applied research. So we should not be the person who is only working like the skeleton and do not caring that what is going on. And we are just moving forward, that I know that I have to pass my degree, I have to pass my master's, then PhD, then everything. Yes, I'm going on in my own, relaxing mode and in my own path. So very important part is that one. Choose the right partner for collaboration. In the left-hand side, I'm sharing. Collaboration doesn't mean that we are collaborating with numbers of institutions to show only to in front of others that these are the least, we have the collaboration. But what is the outcome of the collaboration? That is the big question. So in our R&D, otherwise I am showing also one standing on one leg and we are keeping the R&D in the both hand. It is going on with us. So let us make the changes to that one. Every collaboration, say with our IRTEC Research University or IRTEC Research Center, will give you one breakthrough into the practice of your organization or in your career. This is very important. It's not like that only for the showpiece we are making the collaboration, but it is actually for the development of the technology, development of the new era, and development of the new mindset to our research scholar. We have to take the responsibility. I think that here today we are having the global academicians. They can be leader. They can change the mindset of the students. What will happen, say in India, I'm sharing that one example, more than 1,000 universities. Therefore, every year, more than 1,000 gold medalists from every department. So what will happen if they are also coming inside that one only with some marks, and if they are not having the realistic knowledge of the research? So I would like to propose here that our academicians should encourage our researcher, our students, that please take research as career. Research as career, and it will bring them as a researchpreneur. Research plus entrepreneurship. Researchpreneur. We have several numbers of domains where your research knowledge can be utilized. You can see here the renewable energy sector. If you can bring, say, lithium ion batteries, the problems are going on. If you can bring some new innovations there, so you can generate huge revenue. In, say, the biotechnology industry, challenges and challenges are there. In, say, genetics, what is in physics, in chemistry, if you take any subject, even it may be the social science, even it will be the political science, okay, and it may be the history also, you are having the opportunity for multidisciplinary research. I'm giving one example, say history, if you were taking, it is the history of the political history of the country most of the time. Okay, it is the political history. It is only the whatever the kings are doing. Whatever the development in science, we will write down that one. What was happening in 18th century, 19th century, and so 20th century. In the development of science, how many people or historians are writing down about this? They're writing down about the kings, their fights, their wars, and who was winner. All right. This is one part, maybe the history, but I'm showing one example of it. So therefore, I think that we are having the huge opportunity also in this industry. Especially the research and development industry is always being as an unexplored industry. And we have to join our hands together with the right partner for collaboration. Do not go with anyone, go with the right partner. Again, I am sharing, because otherwise it will be distraction only. If whenever we are imparting some wrong knowledge or some wrong ideas, then it is actually dangerous for the society. And therefore, I hope that the academician will take care of this. So finally, we have to move towards the innovation. Find out the real part where you need to focus. If necessary, you use the research software. If necessary, say you are writing down one research paper, you have to use the Mendeley, you have to use the Zotero, use it. If you have to go for the Quillboard for paraphrasing, do it. But make the sense of your paper. Give the realistic viewpoints to the reviewer board so that they can show their interest for publication of your research paper. Then definitely the Q1 publication, Q2 publication will be there. But the condition is that we have to go with the original concept. I'm sharing the concept. An original concept can be initiated by reading the numbers of papers. So please go with some reference paper in your particular domain. Whether you are doing your research in the history, say chemistry, you are doing in political science or qualitative, quantitative, whatever, or in the science and technology. The main part is that you have to be aware of what is going on in the industry. You should not be the person that we are doing our research before 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, this topic, and therefore I will do only that topic. No. We have to rectify our mind. We have to change our track. It is the multidisciplinary. And in this multidisciplinary research, even one student from maybe the masters can contribute to your research work. So give them chance. Let them involve with us. Our experience and their dynamic thought process will bring the new and new breakthroughs to the world. And we will move towards the right path to find out the bigger community. I'm sharing, this is our dream, that from 193 countries, that we are expanding, that the academicians joining their hands, putting their all efforts for the true innovation, which is not only the certificate oriented, neither it is marks oriented. No one will do for that. I need that marks. They will go for realistic innovation. We need this year, in this year, I think that this is the first international conference organized by our Eudoxia Research University, Newcastle, USA, and Eudoxia Research Center, India, in association with Sampark Group here from India. So in this first international conference of this 2024, I would like to request all the researchers, all the academicians, let us join our hand, make a bigger community of the research and innovation. We will work in different phases. We will work in different domain, and we will find out the problem, and we will give the realistic solution, not only the academic so-called written solution. We are conducting our IAP PDF Innovators program. Join your hands to each other. If you are IAPian from our industry, from our Eudoxia, then work with each other. If you are the lifetime fellow member of our Eudoxia, be the leader in our upcoming journals, in our upcoming magazines, in our newsletters, and let us put the effort to bring the happiness. As I have started my early slides, let us bring the happiness by using research, development, and innovation. Thank you everyone for your messages also during my presentation. And namaste from my side. I am concluding my presentation here in this platform. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone.